Breaking news, M28 is proposing to rework how you get uniques. Basically, the number of supers you need to forge a unique will always be 5. But there's a catch, you'll still lose the unique when another player forges it, since, well, it's literally unique. There's still only going to be 1 in the game at any time. And when you lose a unique, you only get 4 supers back instead of 5, and you permanently lose 1 super. So you get 5 supers, right? You forge the unique, play around with the unique until another player forges it, then you get 4 supers back. You will need to get another super to have access to forging the unique again. So essentially, once you're at the stage where you can't get the unique, it will cost 1 super to re-obtain the unique and play with it for a certain amount of time. There will be a cooldown timer implemented, so a unique cannot be instantly stolen, since again you permanently sacrifice 1 super every time you forge it, and so it has to be worth the time getting the super. And the timer will be longer if the type of super petal needed is harder to get, so it's still worth getting the unique. Now this could be huge for the floor community, because right now, the unique petal situation is that one player could just lock in one biome and hoard like 30 super bones, more than what anyone else can get in a reasonable amount of time, so they can essentially keep the unique for eternity as long as they go back and stock up more of that super than anyone else, and then they can use the unique to farm other supers, and we have a the rich get richer situation. But if this update gets introduced, anyone can forge the unique for just 5 supers, so the unique is always accessible. It will eventually drain the top player's inventory of supers if they keep reforging it, so the playing field will be leveled, and no one will stay too rich forever. Personally, I think this is a very good idea, because with the way uniques currently work, there was only a small window in the beginning where you had any chance of getting a unique with a reasonable amount of effort, and that window is long gone. A lot of uniques now have their costs inflated by being tossed back and forth by the same few players who have the means to keep farming the required supers 17 hours a day, so if you can't grind as much as them, sucks to suck, you're never getting that unique. But if this new unique petal system gets introduced, then anyone can get the unique as long as they can dedicate just enough time to get 5 of that super for the first time forging it, and 1 more for every reforge. Now I said this is a proposed update. M28 is proposing it because right now it's not actually confirmed. There's a poll in the official Floor Discord server open to anyone who owns a super petal. To gain access to the super players only poll channel, you need to type super dash roll to get the role and access the poll. M28 said the poll requirement is 80% because the idea of permanently destroying supers is a little scary, but I think the real reason is that those few unique players would, of course, love to remain status quo and keep their uniques forever, but they're outnumbered by the average players who can't realistically get uniques currently and obviously want the current system reworked, so it wouldn't be very fair to those few unique players. So M28 needs to see if a significant number of non-unique players also don't like this idea anyway. Probably because they like to low-key bleach the current unique players. To the 4 unique players watching this video, if that sounds crazy to you and you don't like the feeling of not being able to keep a unique forever, that's because we normalize keeping a unique forever, and that's bad. In my humble opinion, as a player who's never gotten more than 3 of a super and don't have enough time to grind the game and change that fact. But for the rest of you watching this video, if you like this proposed update, I encourage you to share this video with your friends and community groups to get more votes, and then go vote for the update yourself. Thank you for your time, and the sewers update video will hopefully be up in just a few hours.